The main reward for winning the Spelling Bee competition organized by the Lagos State Ministry of Education and the New Era Foundation is becoming the one-day governor of Lagos State. This dream came true for Master Olaseyinde Olufemi Joshua, who won the competition in 2016. Recently, the one-day governor, with members of his cabinet and officials of the Ministry of Education, paid a visit to some corporate organizations. The first organization visited was Etisalat, where they met with members of staff.
We believe that education provides the opportunity for our children to compete in a global economy, and we keep supporting in every way that we can through various means. We have merit awards to students, we have Adopt a School program, we have counseling program, and most importantly, in Lagos State, we are happy that we're a big supporter and fan of the Spelling Bee competition.
This is one wish to appreciate themselves for their roles, their supportive part in making the education accessible to students in Lagos State.
From there, they moved to Duffield Prima Food PLC, makers of Indomie instant noodles.
We have made a promise to say that going all the way, we will be part and parcel of companies to count on when the support for education arises.
It means a lot to me to act as one-day governor. It is a great honor and privilege. And for my mates who also are aspiring to be in my position today, I say they should be more studious and hardworking.
The one-day governor also visited the office of the head of service, the hub of public service in Lagos State.
I have no doubts whatsoever that your experience as one-day governor of the state will indeed leave a lasting impression on you. Let me urge you to please let this experience spur you to greater things in life, with a view to becoming a good ambassador of not only your parents but also the state.
I wish to commend the head of service for their hard work in promoting staff welfare. I pray that God will continue to strengthen you all, you and your team members, in making Lagos State workforce the best in Africa.
Another place visited was the Ministry of Education, where they were warmly received by the permanent secretary of the ministry.
We thank God for a day like this. We are proud of this one, and I know the Almighty God will help them to actualize the greatest in them.
I want to enjoin our teachers to put in more effort, because certainly when you ask the teachers who have impacted the life of our one-day governor today, I'm sure they are overwhelmed with joy, because they are seeing the product of their contributions. And I want to say that you shouldn't rest on your laurels, because you still have a lot to offer the system. And I want to use this opportunity to congratulate the one-day governor, and I hope he will keep striving to want to be the best, because this is just the beginning.
We also want to use this opportunity to thank His Excellency for giving us capacity building to improve ourselves in every way, to ensure that teaching and learning are taking place in our classrooms. I thank the parents for your confidence in us, for bringing your children to public schools. Public schools are places to be.
I, the Assistant One-Day Governor, want to commend the activities of the PS and his team member for the part they played in education. For we all believe that education is the art of imparting knowledge from one generation to another. So this is what they have done, and I really appreciate their efforts. And I pray that God will continue to strengthen them so that they can continue to do their work. Amen.
From there, the one-day governor visited the Lagos House in Ikeja, where he met with the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, and members of the state's executive council. The one-day governor described Governor Ambode as a visionary leader who is labor-friendly.
Your Excellency, sir, barely a year after taking over the reign of power as the governor of the state, Lagosians have witnessed a rapid transformation of infrastructural facilities and integrated lighting system. There is no gainsaying that Lagosians' dream of becoming Africa's model megacity is coming into reality through your hard work and dedication.
In his response, Governor Ambode stated that being the one-day governor can only be achieved through hard work.
I'd like to quickly let you know, Your Excellency, that exalted seat is not just the child's play. It's through hard work and everything that you have put in to distinguish yourself worthy enough to be acclaimed the one-day governor. I say congratulations. I would like to say this is being used as a way of encouraging the younger ones to venture into positions of leadership. And what we celebrate today is nothing more than us trying to find future leaders that will actually take over from our own generation. We want to say that the 6 people here, they are worthy to be celebrated. We will celebrate them and we'll also use them as examples to encourage all the younger ones to reach out so that we can be proud.
The one-day governor and his team did not leave empty-handed as they were presented with gifts. The mother of the one-day governor was full of joy as she spoke with Education Report on TV. In an interview with Education Report on TV, the one-day governor charged his fellow students not to give up on their dreams.
I advise them to be more studious, hardworking and determined because they can do better than me.
It shows the dedication of teachers and their commitment because we believe in these children that they are teachable. We only need to support them in the right direction and then they give us their best.
We children, we youth, we are the future leader of this our big nation. So if more effort is put into education, so I believe strongly that this nation, this state will be taking the next move for a change.
Another place visited was a school, Shasha Community Senior High School at Limosho, and he was warmly welcomed by his fellow students, teachers and the school principal.
Where we went with the governor, one-day governor, he sat in that exalted position of the state governor seat, and that is not a mean thing, it's not a slight thing, and that is a challenge to you. He has said that you can do better than he does.
It was indeed a great and memorable day, not just for the one-day governor, but for the students, teachers, and the school principal.
I wish to tell you that you should also see this as a challenge unto all students, that you can be better than me. That you should be more studious, hardworking, courageous, and determined, and you will get there in Jesus' name.
Education reporter on TV spoke to the teacher who groomed the one-day governor.
The preparation was so great that it came to a time that I have to ask the Olufemi to go and get the Swahili B dictionary back in order for us to do the final rehearsal before the preliminary. So he started explaining that there was a great flood in his house, that the book was tattered. I said, oh God, how I wish God will crown your effort with success. And the day we are doing the final rehearsal, the final drilling, I was so marveled that all the words that I was pronouncing for him, with the use of the dictionary, he was able to spell it correctly.
From a school, he visited Alimosho local government, where he met with the sole administrator, Honorable Ganiu Quadri, and members of his cabinet.
I would like to use this medium to admonish parents that in whatever way we can be of assistance to whoever children, not necessarily our child, not necessarily our wards, whoever, advice, encouragement, motivation, just to make sure life become a better place for all of us.
I can say categorically without any doubt that we are not doing badly in our public schools. Over the years, students go outside to compete at the zonal championships, that's Southwest. They also go as far as the national level and they come back with laurels. Just like you've observed, one of them excelled in the science fair. He came first at the zonal level. He also went to the national level, came first. I even went to represent Nigeria in Arizona in the United States of America just this last May. And he came back in flying colors. And today we are witnessing an initiative of the state government being championed by the Minister of Education. That is having a spelling bee competition. We normally start from the zonal level, we graduate to the state level, and we always have the grand finale where all of them who are zonal winners will come and compete. And at the end of the day, one person must emerge. The one of this year is the 16th edition, which is the 16th one-day governor.
The spelling bee competition is aimed at inculcating effective communication, improved spelling skills, voice development, and accurate word usage among secondary school students.